Hello, Nanny Carrot here in Nanny Carrot's garden. This is my food factory. Last year it looked like this. We've moved in this house a year ago and we've done a lot of work to get the food producing part of the garden, or the main food producing garden part of the garden, to look like this. Sorry I'm moving a little bit too fast, just have to focus on not tripping over, but making myself a little bit dizzy. Plants are coming out, garlic's coming out now, other plants are going in with the protection of those little pots to keep the pigeons off the Brussels sprouts. We're harvesting peas and beans, and the beans will probably have to come out soon. There's courgettes, we've got lots of brassicas of different forms, lost the labels on those, so couldn't tell what they are until we eat them. There's asparagus bed, outside tomatoes, interplanted with other things, tomatoes in pots, calendula growing amongst the beans and peas to try and attract pollinating insects. Potatoes growing in all sorts of containers, including cardboard boxes. They're doing quite well actually. So at the back there in front of the polytunnel, all those potatoes are in cardboard boxes where I just topped up the compost as they started to grow. And these ones are in little potato bags, 1 potato per bag. I'll do a video at a later date and see if we get anything out of them, or how much, hopefully, being positive. There's celery, more Brussels sprouts, and under the tree I've tried growing other plants to see what happens. So there's some fruit bushes there, and there's chard. Now in the polytunnel I've planted everything too close, which is nothing new. 1 red chilli, hooray! Bit late this year, everything's a bit late this year. And these are tomatillos, never grown tomatillos before. They're doing quite well, even though I've planted them a bit too close together, but it may just mean that I have to watch any disease and things like that and cut out a few of the branches because of the air circulation. Tomatoes growing in here, which are growing very well. Nice to see the difference between indoors and outdoor tomatoes, just to see how much crop I get off of each. Everything this year is a bit of an experiment. This is where I started off the seeds. There's cucamelon in little pots growing up string. Cucamelon trying to escape out of the door, which does mean it might be a little bit too dark, but we'll see. Little baby cucamelons on there already, so and hoping to keep the plants until next year if I can, because evidently that's what you can do. Tomatoes growing in the little pots, suspended from the ceiling on string. Let's hope they don't all fall down at some point, but we'll see. Now, let's do something about this water that's collected up there. Goodness, there is a lot of it, isn't there? Way, there it goes, down the side onto the potatoes. Probably not good to have that much water sort of deluge on top of you, but they're quite strong, sturdy plants at the moment. That was a lot of water, goodness me. I'll have to do something about tightening the cover of the polytunnel so that doesn't keep happening. Mind you, collecting water is a good thing, but I don't think it's good for the polytunnel cover. So over there we have the wild patch. I'll do another video on the wild plants that we've got growing there, because we just left that to see what would grow naturally without too much intervention. So these are all raised beds, and we haven't done any digging whatsoever, just bought in quite a lot of compost to top them up, and we probably will have to because I don't think we can make our own. So that's all for now. More another time.